We got to get back to doing what's expected of us as free citizens in this democracy. That means being tolerant, being respectful, staying informed, and being engaged. I'm former Congressman Joe Walsh. Follow me here and join the millions of Americans who are renewing their social contract with each other. The social contract, it's on us. It's the lies. It's the lies. And every Donald Trump supporter is going to have to live with the fact that they love, they adore, they worship, they follow the greatest liar in the history of American politics. Maybe Donald Trump is the greatest liar in the history of humanity. Trump supporters cannot walk away from this. They can say all they want to say about him, and he's the greatest, and he's the best, and I love him, and Joey's hitting the man, and I adore Donald Trump. They can say whatever they want to say about Donald Trump, but every Donald Trump supporter cannot walk away from this. They are supporting a liar, a pathological liar, the greatest liar in the history of this country. And you, every Donald Trump supporter, you're supporting that. Trump's running the greatest disinformation campaign this country's ever seen. Donald Trump's only path to victory. Here's the only way he wins. He's able to poison enough minds of the American people with his ugly, bigoted, cruel lies. If he can do that, he'll win. Think about that. The only way Donald Trump can win is to poison the minds of enough Americans. We've never, ever seen anything like this. And everybody listening, hello, welcome Tuesday, welcome TikTok. Just again, just for context, every politician lies, every politician fudges, every politician spins. We've never, ever, 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 ever had a politician who lies as much as Donald Trump lies. It's his whole life. It's always been his whole life. His lies are his life, and his lies are the only way he gets elected. They give him power. His lies are meant to scare you. His lies are meant to appeal to the worst in you. His lies are meant to divide us. His lies are meant for you to hate your fellow American. These are not just casual lies. Donald Trump lies to scare the shit out of you. About a week ago, at a rally, I don't remember where, Donald Trump said this. Go ahead and play it, Keith.
Airplanes. I will shut down all entries through Kamala's migrant phone app. She's got a phone app. And you know who it's meant for? The cartel heads. The heads. So the cartel heads call the app and they tell them where to drop the illegal migrants. This is the administration. It's not even believable.
It's not believable. That was Donald Trump a week ago at a rally. Word for word, Donald Trump said, Kamala Harris has a migrant phone app. It's meant for the drug cartel heads. The cartel heads call the app, and our government tells the cartel heads where to drop off the illegal migrants in America. Trump said that last week at a rally to all of his supporters, all of his followers, hell, to the American people. Kamala's got a migrant phone app. It's meant for the cartel heads. The cartel heads call Kamala's phone app and they find out where to drop off all the illegals. That's what Trump said at a rally, word for word. It's a lie. Every single word of that is a lie. Kamala Harris doesn't have a migrant phone app. Kamala Harris does not have a migrant phone app meant for the cartel heads. The cartel heads don't use the migrant phone app because it doesn't exist. Every single word of that was a lie. Hey, Keith, and by the way, hang on, TikTok, be patient. I just want to make sure as Trump is telling the truth, as everybody's telling me I just want to make sure that everybody knows this came from Trump. Can you play that clip again one more time? Thanks, Keith.
Airplanes. I will shut down all entries through Kamala's migrant phone app. She's got a phone app. And you know who it's meant for? The cartel heads. The heads. So the cartel heads call the app and they tell them where to drop the illegal migrants. This is the administration. It's not even believable.
It's a lie. It's a lie. Hey, Trump supporters, Donald Trump is lying to your face. There is no such migrant phone app. The drug cartels don't use Kamala's migrant phone app. It's all a lie. It's an ugly, my God, right? Trump lies about everything, right? From crowd size to COVID, from awards he gets to the results of the 2020 election. I get it that Donald Trump lies about everything, but who makes up a story like that? Accusing his political opponent of having a special phone app for Mexican drug cartels. Your guy, your hero, your Messiah just lied to your face. Lied to your face. There's no such thing. And look, Trump's always lied. He lies right as he breathes. But the last month or two, his lying is getting intense, and his lying is like off the charts, like we've never seen. The migrants in Springfield, Ohio, Trump said, are here illegally. That's a lie. They're here legally. Donald Trump said those migrants are eating your cats and dogs. That's a lie. They're not. Donald Trump said that Democrats purposely ignored the Republican areas that were hit by Hurricane Helene. That's a lie. And every Republican official and Republican governor and Republican elected official said that FEMA and the Biden administration have served all communities hit, regardless of where they are politically. Trump lied. Donald Trump said 2 weeks ago that Joe Biden was not returning the calls of Georgia Governor Brian Kemp. That's a lie. And Kemp came out and said he had a lovely 2-hour conversation with Joe Biden. Donald Trump lied. Donald Trump said the government right now is only offering $750 to every victim of Hurricane Helene. That's all they're offering, Trump said. That's a lie. That is an immediate payment that every victim of Hurricane Helene gets upfront for immediate emergency services, and there is more and more aid beyond that $750. Donald Trump said that the Biden administration is diverting disaster relief aid to migrant programs. That's a lie. The Biden administration is not doing that. That's a lie. Donald Trump is lying to you. Donald Trump said a week ago at another rally that 1 million illegals are coming into this country a month. Donald Trump said that. That's a lie. And I want to believe that every Trump supporter will agree that, nah, a million a month aren't coming in. Trump's lying. Donald Trump said a couple weeks ago that the migrants are walking into people's kitchens and slitting people's throats. Donald Trump said that. That's a lie. There is no example of a migrant in America walking into someone's kitchen and slitting someone's throat. Trump lied. Donald Trump said 2 weeks ago that Kamala Harris wants to legalize fentanyl. Trump said that. That's a lie. Kamala Harris does not want to legalize fentanyl. I could go on, but again, Trump's repeated this lie a bunch. Trump said last week and then 3 weeks ago that schools right now in America can conduct gender surgery operations, gender affirming surgical operations on students without the consent of parents. Trump said that schools can operate surgically on students without parental consent. That's a lie. That's a lie. Trump is lying to you. I could spend, no, I was going to say I could spend a week's worth of shows on Trump's lies. I could spend a year's worth of shows on Donald Trump's lies. You know, at one level, we've never seen a politician lie like Trump does. And look, every Trump supporter, you got to live with that. And there's no excuse for it. I've said this before to Trump supporters. You know that Trump lies. You know that, dang. Okay, I think I'm back on TikTok. You know that Trump lies to you all the time. And so if you willingly support Donald Trump, knowing that he lies to your face every day, you do realize that you can't complain about Joe Biden lying. You get that, right? You can't complain about Kamala Harris lying. You can't complain about any other politician lying, my dear Trump supporters, because you've told the world, you've told all of us that you're perfectly okay being lied to. Like, you can't get away from that. I say this to my Trump supporting friends all the time. The really bad aspect about willingly supporting someone who lies all the time is, man, if you complain about another politician telling a lie, I'm not going to listen to you. Tim Walz lied about what? I don't care. You've told us. You've told candidates, Trump supporters, you are okay being lied to. You can't walk away from that. You can't walk away from that, Trump supporter. You got to live with that. But at a deeper level, this is what's scary. These latest lies of Trump's. What's he doing? What's he doing? When he lies and says that Kamala is working with the drug cartels to let illegals in this country, that's a lie. What's Trump doing? Migrants are eating cats and dogs. Americans aren't getting disaster relief because we're giving it to all of the migrants. Millions of illegals are coming in every month. They're slitting the throats of Americans in their kitchens. What is what's tying all these lies together? Fear. Fear. This is the big, ugly truth. This is the ugly truth. And by the way, good point. Somebody mentioned to me that Trump projects a lot. And that's a great point. Typically, a lot of times when Trump lies, he's lying about shit that he's done. Like when Trump said that the Biden administration is diverting federal relief aid, disaster relief aid, he's diverting that money and putting it toward migrants in this country. The Trump administration actually did that. And when Trump says that Joe Biden is playing politics with aid to disaster relief, he's only given money to Democratic areas who've been hit. That's a lie. But Trump tried to do that. Remember, people who worked with Trump said that Trump asked, is it a Republican area or a Democratic area, before Trump would enable aid and help to go to that area. So yeah, Trump accuses other people of doing what he's done. But no, there's the dance that Trump's been dancing. Look, Donald Trump came out of the womb lying, but the lying that he's been doing this campaign, and it's getting worse every month, week, and year. The lying that he's doing now, all of these lies are tied together to poison you, to scare you, to get you to think the worst. Look at all these latest lies. All of these lies about migrants. All of these lies about crime. Trump said a couple weeks ago that our country is a failing nation. This is a failing nation. We're failing at everything we're doing. See, here's the deal. Here's the truth. Here's what Trump's saying. And if you listen to him at every rally, here's what he's saying. Here's why he's lying. Here's what he's trying to scare the shit out of you with. Donald Trump believes America's a shithole country. He does. Listen to him every single day. He badmouths this country. He believes we're a failing nation. He believes we suck. Donald Trump, words out of his mouth 2 weeks ago. We are failing at everything we're doing. We're a failing nation. Trump believes we are a shithole country. And here's where the lies come in. Here's where the fear comes in. Trump believes we're a shithole nation, a shithole country that's being invaded by brown and black people. That's what ties all of these more recent lies together. Trump believes America is a shithole country that's being invaded by brown and black people. That's what he's saying. That's how he's trying to scare you. That's what he's poisoning your minds with. I mean, think about what he's appealing to. He's appealing to the ugliest thing in you. He's appealing to the most bigot, and we're all bigots. We're all racist. We all got good and bad in us. We're all complicated. He's going right for the jugular. He's going right for the very worst in you when he says, America sucks. We're a shithole country. We're a failing nation. And we got all these brown and black people coming in to this country. That's why we're failing. We got to stop all these brown and black people. And when you look at every single, you know why? Because they're eating your pets. These brown and black migrants are eating your pets. You need to be afraid. They're walking into your kitchens and they're killing you. You need to be afraid, Trump says. Again, at one level, great, Trump 2024. At one level, and this is this is dangerous enough. Trump's greatest legacy is the destruction of truth. Like, he's convinced his followers not to believe anything anybody in the media says. and only to believe everything he says. So when he tells you that the Biden administration is purposely not helping hurricane victims in Republican areas, he knows that's a lie, but he knows you'll believe him. And he's been doing this for so long, he knows you won't believe ABC, CBS, CNN. You won't believe any other source. That's all fake news. I mean, when he came on the scene, he called them all, this is all his strategy. He called them all fake news. He said they were all the enemy of the people. He said, I am the one, I am the God. Bend down on your knee in front of me. I'm the one who will tell you the truth. He's convinced. This is what makes me so sad. He's convinced his followers to believe all these lies. And when they believe all these lies, he's enabled his followers to activate the ugly in them, the bigoted in them, the racist in them, the xenophobic in them. Because Trump does this. All of you, Trump does this to scare you. Donald Trump does this to scare you. Donald Trump thinks you're a piece of shit. Look, Trump thinks America's a shithole country. Trump supporter, Donald Trump thinks you're a stupid piece of shit. He does. What? Again, I've said this a million times. Someone who lies to your face every single day does not like you and does not respect you. Donald Trump, my dear Trump supporters, does not respect you. It's all designed to poison your mind with ugliness and cruelty. All of these lies. Kamala Harris wants to legalize fentanyl. Trump said that. That's an abject lie. I led with the migrant phone app for the Mexican drug cartel. There stands Kamala Harris. She's got her own special app by which she communicates with the Mexican drug cartel leaders. What an ugly lie. What a dangerous lie. But a lie to scare you. A lie absolutely to scare you. The only way, we're 4 weeks out, 4 weeks from today's the election. The only way Donald Trump can win is if he's able to poison enough minds. It's the only way. I love that. I love shit like this. Brian just said to me, a Trump supporter, that clip you played of Trump doesn't mean a thing. Like words coming out of Donald Trump's mouth don't mean a thing. If I had $1, if I had $1 million, if I had $1 for every Trump supporter these last 6 years who told me, Joe, Trump didn't really mean that. Joe, Trump didn't literally mean that. Joe, you can't listen to what Trump says about that. I'd be a wealthy, wealthy dude. Because Trump supporters don't apply that same low standard to any other politician, do they? Think about that, though. The only way he wins, he's trying to poison our minds with ugliness and hate and division and, yes, bigotry and racism. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. And I don't say this as a progressive. I don't say this as a liberal. I don't say this as a Democrat. Donald Trump is appealing to the racist in you. This is racist. Donald Trump is trying to scare you into thinking brown and black people are invading this country. Not white people. Trump wants you to think there are brown and black people invading this country. That's ugly, that's bigoted, and that's racist. The only way he wins is if he can poison enough minds with all of this disinformation, with all of this hate, with all of this bigotry, with all of this racism. And yeah, again, it's great to say things like Donald Trump's greatest legacy is the destruction of truth. It's great to say things like this is the greatest disinformation campaign we've ever seen in this country. It's all true, but bullshit on all of us. This fucking pisses me off. This is despicable. No one should get elected to office lying to you and scaring you and spreading bigotry and racism and hate. That should never be rewarded. It should never be believed. They're eating your cats and dogs. And you ate that up? Shame on you for believing that shit. He lies about everything. He lies about everything. And again, the point of all these lies is, basically, when Donald Trump stands in front of you every day now, here's what he's telling you. We live in a shithole country. We are a failing nation. We suck at everything. These are Trump's words. We live in a shithole country because we are being invaded by brown and black people. Man, that's Trump's campaign. That's his thesis. That's his case right there. Elect me because we live in a shithole country. America sucks. This is what Trump's saying. Elect me. This is a shithole country. We're a failing nation. We suck at everything. We're being invaded by brown and black people, man. Elect me and I will fix everything. I will save you. Only I can save you. What a horrible, horrible person. But the jury's out. Are there enough Americans who will believe his lies? And are there enough Americans who will succumb to the fear? We all have good and bad in us. You understand that? We all have good and bad. And most of our lives, it's a struggle, man, a constant struggle, isn't it? To balance the good and bad and try to hew to the good and stay on the good path. Well, what do you think of a candidate for president who's only talking to the bad in you? What do you think of that kind of candidate? What kind of a candidate? What do you think of a candidate who's only appealing to the very bad in you, to the deepest, darkest fears in you? What do you think of a candidate like that? How can you support a candidate like that? How can you support a candidate who has so little regard for you, such little respect for you, that he believes he can reach inside of you and grab your fears by the throat and shake them with lies and disinformation? The jury's out. The race is tied. But just don't go. Don't be blind anymore, my friends, my MAGA friends. You know what he's doing. So if you pull the trigger for him on November 5th, you're approving what he's doing. And I hope and I believe that more American minds will not be poisoned by this ugliness, by this bigotry. by this fear? We'll find out in 4 weeks. Hey, you want to shoot me an email? Shoot me an email about anything. Joe Walsh, whiteflag@gmail.com. That's my email, all one word, Joe Walsh, whiteflag@gmail.com. I'll change that one day. Thank you for listening. Hope your week is off to a damn good start. Be brave.
Remember to listen, share, and follow The Social Contract with Joe Walsh on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere great podcasts are found. And be sure to leave a 5-star review. This has been The Social Contract with Joe Walsh.